How is? I'm planning on leaving for my first big trip in the coming days, and that's a round trip of Ireland on my Honda Innova. Ireland's a very popular destination for people on a motorcycle tour. Those from other countries beginning their world journeys tend to start off from here, not only because we are the northwestern point of Europe, but because of the sights to offer. The Republic of Ireland is home to some of the most scenic routes available to motorcycle riders, the Ring of Kerry being a popular example. Most will stick with riding the coastal ring of the country, but my run is going to be different. I'll be instead doing an inland ring of the country, visiting towns and sites that many would miss. I wanted to give this trip a theme, and that theme will be historic and cultural sites. It's the coast of Ireland where most of the historic sites are located, but inland you can find many dating back to even the Viking era, when raids were commonplace. I planned out a 7-day trip, with a buffer to extend to 10, but no plan survives miles on the road, so I'll be taking it mostly day by day, going at my own pace and not rushing from waymark to waymark. So these are the basics of what I'm bringing with me on this trip. I've got my basic tent, my basic sleeping bag, and my basic self-inflating mattress, and a blow-up pillow. Basic necessities in order to get through a camping night. Got a small towel, got my big backpack, which most of this gear is going to be going into, and my small backpack for my back whenever I'm hiking around. I've got my rainproof gear here, which is my coat and my overpants, which can easily fit over my riding gear. Got my bike pump here, which is going to be important if I start getting low PSI or if I get a puncture. Knock on wood that I don't get that. My portable power bank. First aid kit is extremely important, especially on a motorbike. Cuts and bruises, maybe I fall and I get a cut. I need that, very important. My cooking gear is very basic. Got my cutlery, got my heating pot, I've got my cup, my gas stove, and the gas and the matches in order to light them. Very basic setup. The most I'm going to be doing is heating water, so don't need anything fancy. And finally, I've got this small bag here which is containing my clothes that are going to be used for the trip. A few sets for changing around, and I plan to wash them during the trip, and if I don't, it's only going to be 7 to 10 days, nothing major. That brings me along to the bike, which is the Honda Innova ANF 125 2004 model. I got this bike I think in October, or maybe, yeah, probably around October, and she's actually my first bike and she's been serving me well ever since. Now I've taken a couple of trips on her already, including that camping trip, and it actually did work out rather well, and I learned a lot of lessons regarding that. So I'm not going to take the top box with me this time. Instead, everything's going to be loaded on the back rack here. I'm not loading anything on the seat this time, primarily because I'm going to have to refuel regularly with a bike like this, and having to unpack everything, then open the seat, refuel, repack everything, got old quick, so I'm not going to do that again. I've made one major modification to the bike at the moment, which is this balance bar, which I actually bought on Temu, and it's actually working pretty well. I've mounted this phone holder to it, although I think I'm going to go back to my old one. I don't particularly like this, but I'm going to be mounting my GoPro here as well, which is good, and I'm going to use the chest mount as well. Other than that, the bike is actually going to do me well. She's in pretty good condition, and I learned lessons, as I said, from my last trip, so I'll be checking the PSI when it comes to actually getting the bike out on the road as well. More PSI in the back because of the extra weight, and this bike can actually take the weight. Like, it slowed down a bit naturally, but it didn't slow down too much, and it looks like my dog is actually interested in it as well. Hello, Or. That's pretty much it when it comes to my prep. All that's really left then is to take the trip.